Yo, what up? Welcome to Sports Talk, everybody. All right, so before I get into these NFL picks for Sunday, all right, so usually I pick 5 games here every week. All right, last week I didn't do too well. I went 2-3, so I'm trying to make up for that this week. All right, so I started things off on Thursday. The Seahawks came in, did exactly what I thought they were going to do, and they won the game. So I'm starting this week off 1-0, and I got 6 more games to pick for you guys. All right, so here we go, man. We're going to start things off in New England, where the Patriots host the New York Jets. Now, the Jets are 4-1, Patriots 5-0. This Jets team is probably the best team that the Patriots have faced all season long. I'm going to tell you why. All right, so number one, they only give up 15 points a game. All right, they're tops in the league. Number two, they give up the least amount of yards on average in total defense. All right, so they're number one in the league there. They're number one in rushing defense, and they're number 2 in passing defense. So this defense is, I don't know how Tom Brady is going to attack this defense here. And the Patriots scored 36 points a game, and it's just not going to happen this week. They're going to score. It's going to be a much lower scoring ball game. And the Jets, Brandon Marshall and Chris Ivory, they have brought a new attitude and toughness to that offense that we haven't seen in a long time for the Jets. Brandon Marshall, 6'4", 230 pounds. The Patriots do not have a defensive back that's over 6 foot, so that's already an advantage. And you know that Fitzpatrick is going to be looking to get the ball to Brandon Marshall. I would be too, you know. So I'm looking at that and it's just going to be a tough game to call, but I got the Patriots win at home. It's the Patriots. The Jets still haven't figured out a way to win in New England, so until they do that, I'm going to ride with Tom Brady and Gronk and Belichick. So there we go. That's pick number 1. Number 2, we got the Oakland Raiders at 2-3 coming into San Diego to play the 2-4 Chargers. Now, the Raiders coming off of a bye, Chargers coming off of a loss. In that loss, Phillip Rivers threw for 503 yards and no interceptions. I don't know how that's possible, but the Chargers figured out a way to lose that ball game. All right, so the Chargers defensively, they're 30th in the league in rush defense. They give up 132 yards a game. So in order for the Raiders to have a chance in this game, Latavius Murray has to be a big part in their offense. He has to be able to run the football and keep Phillip Rivers off of the field. All right, and number 2, the Raiders have to be able to get to Phillip Rivers, pressure him, hit him every chance that they get. They need to get like 5 or 6 sacks in order to win this ball game in San Diego. But I got the Chargers to win at home. Phillip Rivers is just too good. They're going to figure out a way to win at home. All right, so the next game, we got 2-3 Cowboys coming into New York to play the 3-3 Giants. Matt Castle for the Cowboys is making his first start of the season. He's only been on the team for 3 weeks. The Cowboys cannot afford to fall behind late in this ball game. They can't. They have to be able to run the ball. They got to be able to throw screens, make things easy for Matt Castle. Don't put too much pressure on him. But every now and again, take a deep shot down the field with Terrence Williams. They just got to do it defensively. Oh, and they got to get the ball to Jason Witten. They got to, and it's just a must. Just, you know, little curl, something. Get the ball to Jason Witten if you're Matt Castle. And on the defensive end for the Cowboys, they're 7th in the league. They just got a big boost by getting Greg Hardy back, Rolando McClain back, Sean Lee back. So their defense is going to play well. I just don't know if they're going to have enough offense to win the ball game in New York. So I got the Giants to win. Next game, I got the 3-3 Eagles coming in to play the 5-0 Panthers. Now, nobody thought the Panthers would be 5-0 at this point in the season. Nobody. I don't care what sports show you've watched. I don't care what analysts you've listened to. Nobody thought the Panthers would be 5-0. And you got to credit that to 3 things. Number 1, the coaching staff. Number 2, the defense. They're ranked in the top 10 in every major defensive category. They're ranked in the top 10. And number 3, you got to give it up for Cam Newton. He is making everybody on that offense better, and that's what great players do, and he is the great player on that team. And those 3 things are the reason why I got the Panthers winning at home. And one more thing, the Panthers, the Eagles came into Carolina last year and beat them 45-21. I think a lot of those Panther players remember that ball game, and they got payback on their mind. So I got the Panthers at home. Next game, the 1-5 Ravens coming into Arizona to play the 4-2 Cardinals. I don't think the Ravens have a chance. They don't have a passing game. Their defense is out of whack. And the Cardinals are going to break that 2-game losing streak, and they're going to get themselves a win on Monday night. So, in other news, we got the World Series in a couple days. The NBA season starts on October 27th. So it's going to be a great week, man. So I'll holler at you guys in a few days, man. God bless you guys. Take care of yourselves. I'm K-Cizzl, man. Holla.
Baby, please.